And today on the Tacomaholic channel, we'll be going over 3 more stock items to remove from your Tacoma if you plan on going off-roading. The more in the title implying that yes, this is the second video like this I have done. If you did not see the first one, linked right above, go ahead and check that out. Now what did I do to deserve this? Welcome back to the Tacomaholic channel, everybody. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome to the channel. Go ahead and do yourself a favor and subscribe now if you love everything related to Tacomas. All right, guys, before we get started with the list of my 3 more things to remove from your truck before you go off-roading, these are stock items. As with any of these list type videos, this is of course just my opinion. If you agree with what I'm saying, go ahead and comment below. If you disagree, comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. And after watching the video, if you can think of any other stock items to remove from your Tacoma before you get off-road, comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. All right, first up on the list is the stock factory antenna. I've got mine right here. You can see it is metal, it is not flexible, and it sticks up
half a mile.
So it's even with the roof, if not slightly higher. The reason I say to go ahead and remove this, and again, you can remove it for your off-road trip and just attach it right back. You don't have to leave it off permanently, obviously. It screws right back in. You can see the screw on the bottom there is not exactly parallel to the base right here. That is because I hit this on a branch. Not like I was being a speed demon hot dogging it through the trail, just hit it on a light branch, didn't think much of it, and of course it bent it back. So you can easily see how this would be easy to damage, if not outright snap off on the trail. So if you just want to remove it for your wheeling trips, you can do that. When I bent mine, I ended up getting I think it was like a 4.5-inch stubby antenna, which I will link to below. That was decent for a little while, and the reception was good on every channel except for the one I wanted to listen to as far as the radio reception's going. So I since upgraded to this, I think it's a 13-inch stubby antenna. Stubby just meaning it's shorter than the factory antenna. I'll go ahead and link to this below as well, because my favorite thing about this, you can see it's flexible. So if I do hit this on anything, obviously it's going to hit my snorkel too and cause other issues, but if I do hit the antenna on anything, it's got some flex, so it's not going to get damaged. Again, links to this and that 4.5-inch stubby antenna down below if you're interested in going that route. And the reception on this 13-inch antenna is great compared to that stubby, by the way. Next item on the list, and this is just more of a convenience slash safety, I guess, is the rear headrest for your Tacoma. Now, of course, I am not running my rear seats anymore, but when I was running the rear seats and I did have the rear headrest in place, they sat up about that high, and when you just look at the headrest, it doesn't really look that big. When you look at what it blocks back here, it pretty much renders, if you have the 3-fold rear glass like I do, it pretty much renders both of the side pieces of glass useless, blocking a ton of your vision, which of course when you're out on the trail, you want to have as much visibility as possible, whether you're trying to spot terrain, using your mirrors, using your rear view mirror up there, or to see your spotters back here. Having 2/3 of your rear windshield block is not a good idea. And of course with these, you can simply remove them for your trip, plop them back in, or if you never have people in the back like I always did when I had my seats, I just never ran these things anyway. And why wouldn't the weed whacking crew come by while I'm doing a video? And the third and final thing on this list is your spare tire. Now I know that sounds stupid. Obviously you want to bring your spare tire on your trip off-road. What I'm talking about specifically is where it is mounted on your truck. And as I get closer here, check out my license plate. I realize I still need to hammer this down from my last wheeling trip. Always fun to do this when you're off-road. Okay, so if for some reason you did not know, the spare tire for your Tacoma is wrapped around a chain. It's on a little pulley system that latches right up there, tucked up underneath your bed. What I propose, anytime you're going off-road, go ahead and lower that, unhook it from the chain, maybe zip tie the chain out of the way so it's not clanging around driving you crazy. Then just either throw your spare tire in the bed, latch it down, do something, just so in the crazy event that you may need to change your tire on the trail, if you pop a bead or get a flat, whatever, imagine how much fun it would be if you are sitting over here on a mud pit with your spare tire stuck up under your truck. You gotta get out the tool, crank it down. That will be a ton of fun, whereas if you just had it in the bed ready to grab, that will save you a lot of valuable time, so you can go ahead and change your tire out, and get back to wheeling, which is what you wanted to do anyway. Personally, when I'm just driving around the city, I don't even run my full, I do have a full-size spare. I run 285s for my 4 tires. I have a 255 spare tire that I will use in an emergency on the trail, since it's obviously better than nothing, and it's still a 33-inch tire to match up with the 85s, even though it's slightly taller, I think. So if I'm driving around the city, I don't even run a full-size spare. I've got AAA, so I guess I'm covered, but I really haven't had any issues with that. Curious to see what you guys do if you run your spare under there anyway, so go ahead and comment below, let me know what you think about that. And that was 3 more stock items to remove from your Toyota Tacoma before you go off-roading. If you agreed or disagreed with my 3 things on this list, go ahead and comment below. You guys know I love to hear from you. I love getting feedback from you, whether it's good or bad. Always interested to hear what you guys are going to say about that. Thank you so much for supporting the channel by watching this video. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next video.